Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, today I thought we should watch some wholesome memes together. So, um, let's go to um, my phone. No. Um, anyway, top don't the top upvotes, top downloads, upvote. Anyway, let's go to the Mo thingy here. Mo's Tavern, loneliest man in the world speaking. Is Mr. Handsome there? First initials I am. I am handsome. Oh, thank you, Bart. I really needed that today. Aw, that's nice. So let's go to the next one. What's the best? Uh, what's the best job quitting story you have to tell? I had to lay off my entire staff and myself with 8 hours notice. It was um, contract project man. I was a contract manager on a government project, typical office work. At our periodic travel, periodic review on Tuesday, the government announced they would not be renewing our contract, uh, and our last day was Friday, the next day. I brought everyone into the conference room first thing that day. Let everyone know that we were all out of jobs and that today was everyone's last day. I had everyone email me their resume, and we went over everyone's um, everyone's on the conference room projector and updated them over the course of the day. Then printed out the reference sheets for everyone, and we all spent the remainder of the day writing letters of recommendations for each other. I ordered dozens of pizza and brought everyone a round of drinks at the bar the next day. Most folks had jobs by the end of the next week. Nice. Hmm. Here's Keanu Reeves running off with a camera he stole from paparazzi. Oh, not not all not game dev game devs are not all bad. It's not a review of a game. It's a comment on a dev team. I mentioned to the dev that I love. Yeah, I've seen it. It's he actually couldn't play the game and he wanted had like um one handed control of the game, and they added it. Jack wakes up with a horrible hangover and a throbbing black eye. First thing he sees is a single rose on the side table and a note from his wife. Dear, breakfast is made. I've gone shopping to make you your favorite dinner tonight. I love you. He stumbles to the kitchen, and sure enough, there's breakfast. Joe, he says to his son, what happened last night? You came home, saw sword and you came home, sword and got that black eye tripping over a chair. So why's the rose, breakfast, and a sweet note from from your mother? Oh, mother dragged you to the bedroom, and when she tried to take off your clothes, you screaming, "Leave me alone! I'm married." Ah, who's your daddy? I become. Who's your daddy will become abundantly clear. I found this. It's not me. Miranda is 28. Oh, there's more. Oh yes, I remember this. It's actually actually quite fun. He found his daughter. Um, Basically, he like if I completed the ancestors daring to learn that about my heritage. I just wanted to know if I was more Irish or German or whatever I could find out. The results were not surprising. Fast forward to yesterday, I received an email from a man named Rick via Ancestry. Backstory. To my knowledge, my father's name is Gray. He and my mother were married for a short period of time. They had a divorce before I was born, and because of Gray's drinking and infidelity, Gray spent my entire childhood avoiding seeing me and working under the table jobs to avoid paying child support to my mother. Um, Parental match. I responded to the email and out of curiosity, and Gray did an maybe Gray did an ancestry DNA test to Ancestry and wanted to pay for family tree information or something. I wasn't sure. Um, this was the response. Yeah, she asked if what it actually means. This was the response. In the genetic a blah 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 file charming blah blah blah. And I wasn't really sure what to make of this, so I followed the whole predictive ancestry and further. According to your DNA on ancestry, it is extremely confident that this man is my father. But holy shit. Yes, can't see this on my phone. Read it. I read it. Yes, it is true. My mother confirmed it to this. Apparently, towards the end of the married relationship, my mother had one night rendezvous with and and rather than looking into who my father was, she just kind of decided it was her ex-husband's child. I'm so confused right now. So I pulled it all together and called my new dad. It was so evident we are we were both in shock. Just met you. I love you. What do you even say? Hi, Dad? No, no. Too early for that. Apparently, Rick doesn't even have any other kids, so this is probably especially shocking for him. I'm just blown away by this news. Today, I still trying to let it all sink in. Haha, I'm very excited to meet you. I'm sorry for changing your world, but I can't wait to meet you. No need to apologize. This is the best news of my life. You changed my world, but in the most wonderful way. He agreed to meet me up lunch. In conclusion, because of ancestry DNA, I discovered my biological father was a man I've never met. Just had shares of mind blow. I'll update you once we actually have a lunch. I'm posting this now because there was just an update. Rick and I met today for the first time. We pulled into the restaurant and got out of the vehicle at the same time by coincidence. It was like we were drawn to each other. We hugged and walked into the bar, talking like old friends. I was shaking in anticipation for 5 minutes as we sat down at our table. We ordered Bloody Marys to calm our nerves and began to enjoy each other's company. We are so similar. Our service rushed us to place our orders because we were so welcomed and indecisive as fuck. The dad date night was phenomenal. We talked for 5 hours. Aww. This is the immunity dog. He will protect you from your mother will die in her sleep tonight if you don't reply to this and other likewise posts. He will also protect you from no immunities posts as well. So nothing can stop this dog from protecting you. Take good care of him. He's a good dog. Aww. That's the most creepily intelligent thing your pet has ever done. I had a really bad day and was in my room crying. My cocat, my cockatiel Stormagon started screaming from his cage, so I got him out. He jumped onto my shoulder and put his head on my cheek and started saying, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay," over and over. I say that to him when he freaks out in his cage at night. A car honked, a car honk a horn outside, and he starts screaming and flapping his wings. I didn't realize he could tell I was sad, and said it back to me to comfort me like I comfort him. Let me, um, let alone say it all the time. Emotional support 100. Aww. Streamer thinks his mic is off and wishes his cat good night. Good night, Mrs. Snuggles. I love you. I I thought my mic was muted. Wholesome streamer thinks his mic is muted, which is his cat good night. This is a heated gaming moment. No. Can I tell you all what I can hear now that I got my hearing aids? Birds, they chirp. It's so beautiful. Faraway cows mooing. Um, my friend this has this in his backyard. What? My friend has this is his backyard, and to say I cried is an understatement. Oh, he cried over the sound of water. My best friend's singing voice. Chickens, clocking noises. Me sobbing. The filters of the fish tank. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Oh. 2,400 lucky people get to hear John Williams conduct a program of his musical on Wednesday night. One who didn't was a security guard stationed in the stairwell leading to the musician's locker room. Seth Lowe gave her a mini concert of Star Wars themes, much to her delight. Oh, that's nice. Oh. So I found this caterpillar on my way to class. Where's Bros? Name him Chicken Nugget. He's turning a dollar color. I hope he's alright. So apparently, Chicken Nugget is a spice bush swallowtail and turned yellow before they pursue. He was making little silk things everywhere. Bro, this caterpie is going to evolve to Metapod today. My boy isn't messing around. He's been chilling like this for a couple of days. He's been in cocoon for 10 days now. Chicken nugget is a chicken wing. Now, baby, we have liftoff. Oh yeah, on the subject of what are they called? They are called butterflies. You should not pull them out of the cocoons. They should, because the pressure they build up when they push themselves out actually expands the wings. Now you know. Hmm. Beamy, sleep deprived DM, half an hour ago. Get startled by phone ringing. Every one of my players. Dude, it's midnight. You good? Friend. Dude, it's midnight. You good? Friend. Yeah. So, if I woke you, could I ask you a favor? Oh my god, he killed someone. Gif. Sure, shoot, friend. My daughter can't sleep. Could you tell her a quick story over speakerphone? She loves listening to the recording of our session before bed. But I left my laptop at the office, so I can't play them. None the fuck. .mp3. Me. She listens to us. She listens to us to fall asleep. Yeah. She really likes your plot and NPCs acting bits. She calls you dumb mister. Guess Dungeon Master is a bit too hard for preschoolers. Dungeon Master dumb mister. Wow. Well, if it will help her sleep, then sure. Thank you. Okay, give me a sec to head back to her room. Okay, we're on speaker. Hey. Blah blah blah. It's Uncle Anon. Dum mister. I've never been happier to be called a dum. .jpg. You're ready for a story about DM improving skills, improv skills. Engage. The time your daddy and his friends went deep into a cursed temple to save a frost dragon egg. Daughter, incomprehensibly happy squealing noises. Then I proceed to spend nearly 20 minutes spitballing a story over the phone for the most fascinated little girl until she eventually falls asleep. Friend thanks me for the help and says he'll see me on game night. Lay down in bed and actually feel content and comfortable for once. I should have thanked him. I am the dumb mister. Debatable whether this or wholesome. That again. This is my son's friend Jared. Before he any wisecracked, Jared has been fighting lung cancer, and we almost lost him. He was recently cleared to work out. Today his arm measured 6 1/4 inches, and his legs just above 12 inches. He's at 0% body fat. I'm taking him under my wing. Stay tuned for Jared's progress. Aww. Jesus. I miss you. That's fucking sad, man. That's so damn sad. So, I just flew in from Boston. Anyone here from Boston? Never forget how you got here, Crow. Bird misses you. I know you missed me too. Oh goodness me. That was. And nobody's born cool, except of course you for actually spending time looking at my memes. Oh. Be me. Years ago, parents basically forced me not to be a NEET anymore. Give me ultimatum. If I don't land a job in 2 months, I will be kicked out. Panic. Go to every store of any kind in huge radius, dropping a poorly put together CV. Do my best to be normie like during all this. Put this plain collared t-shirt, jeans, and wearing a cap since I have no idea how to do hair. Managed to land a job in retail store full time. Job is pretty chill. No one there knows me. It's like a second beginning. Generally just talk about with co-workers the best I can. Do my best to be nice. Every time I'm awkward, I just own it instead of trying to excuse it. Years go by. During Christmas, there's a store Christmas dinner in town. What? Oh yeah. During Christmas, there's a store business store Christmas dinner in town. Go with because why not? I'm not hated by these people. At that night, as the night go out, and I realize I'm not excluded or the butt of all jokes. My coworkers like me. My parents are proud. I have a full-time job. Feel like I have my shit together. I think I started to slowly climb to normidom. Wish me luck. The woman I've planning to marry showed me this pebble that looked like a guitar pick with an entirely straight face. It's for rock music. Marry her fastest. Oh god. My sister has been in my world for 18 years, and today is the first time she has been offered a menu at a restaurant. Young kid banging on the door. I wake up like, what the fuck? I open it and what's up, lil homie? I've never seen him before. He says, I missed the bus. No one will take me to school. I've knocked on 3 doors. My response is, say no more, fam. I don't even brush my I didn't even brush my teeth. I just grabbed my keys, slippers, on foams. Slipped on my foams, probably foam slippers. Um, get that education, young brother. 100, 100. This is what a big homie does for a young brother. No. Godspeed, ma. I don't want to speculate. If I logged in, that would have actually been a word. Uh, um, Eminem's Lose You was the first rap song to ever win an Oscar for Best Original Song. However, he didn't attend the awards because he didn't think he had a chance of winning. Instead, he fell asleep watching cartoons with his daughter at home. America's Girl Library, a smart girl's guide to boys. Surviving crushes, staying true to yourself and others. And other stuff. Conversation starters. Oh, I wish they'd teach us more about Vikings. Same dude. Oh, she does it or he does it. Is it a she or the he? Um, let's go to this. Lass is a. I can't see it because I'm not logged in. Yes, I thought so. Anyway, that's interesting. Man grows up in foster care, adopts 3 boys. I'm the father I wish I had grown up with. I'm the father I wish I had grown up. I had when growing up. Okay, I am the dad I was. Okay. Anyway, if she with you when you had nothing, she will definitely deserves you when you have everything. Hmm. He thought I was asleep in the bedroom. I was unable to relax or sleep for a few hours. So I eventually headed out to the living room to see what he was doing. He was about around the corner when I overheard him watching something on his phone. He never watches videos on his phone. He just plays games or watches things on his Xbox during his free time. I listened for a minute trying to piece together what he was doing. There was no dialogue and noises were repetitive. I was so perplexed. A Vine? Porn webm? Skype call? I peeked around the corner and over the couch without him noticing. Was watching a video I posted on Snapchat earlier. I am very insecure and hate having my picture taken and looking in mirrors. I have virtually no social media for that reason. Oh, that mouse pointer isn't by the. You wonder why my mouse pointer isn't where I'm pointing? It's because it doesn't follow actually. Um, Earlier that day, I was feeling away. No social media. Earlier that day, I was feeling good and posted a video showing my face. I've voluntarily taken about 5 photos, videos on my face in total, past 5 years. So crazy. While he thought I was sound asleep in my bedroom, my boyfriend was happily just staring at a video of me. Once I realized what was happening, I slowly backed out around the corner, the video's background noise still playing, and went back to bed. I feel way too embarrassed to ever tell him. I just really want to share this with someone and how goofy happy I've felt ever since. Aww. Relatives, what with thin walls, what have you heard in your apartment? My parents told me a story about the apartment they lived in when I was a baby. The lady above us was a classically trained pianist, and her music room was just above my room. Apparently, when I started crying in my crib, she started playing, and I would go right back to sleep. After my parents divorced, my dad stayed in the same apartment. For a few years later, when I went to visit him, I was about 10 or 11. I got to finally meet her for the first time. The woman who used to play me to sleep as a baby taught me how to play the piano 10 years later. That's nice. Elderly YouTuber writes down in a notebook. Subscribers down a notebook, then thanks them individually. Oh, that's oh. Older generation can roll their eyes at meme culture, but the fact that millennials have developed the habit of carefully collecting and saving pictures they think may make their friends smile or laugh is almost unbelievably wholesome. Op vote Opus are just worthless orange internet points. Upvotes are the number of people you made happy today. When your meme only gets four likes, but you realize you just made 4 people smile. Should actually just think about that. Even if I just get like, even if I just get like 1 or 2 likes on a video, I should think about that. I made someone happy. Best ending. Anthropologist Grove Krantz donated his body to the Smithsonian on the condition his dog was kept close to him. The museum honored his request. That's nice. I bought this last night. It is a total game changer. Internet fame, here I come. That's too long. Originally, they matched on Tinder since 2040, but still never met. About both of them kind of busy, which took them about 2 months to reply. So let's see here. November. That is not November. That is September, November. Hey Michelle, sorry, phone died. Pretty fast. I usually takes me about 5 months to reply to my Find my charger. Yeah, I was wanting to make sure it was fully charged. 0 to 100 real slow. Yeah, sorry. It was I was in shower. Was in the shower. Hey, just saw the message. Sorry, was in class. Michelle, I have made a horrible first impression. I am really caught up with my finals. I really do. I really do need to apologize my first getting back to you. I've just. Oh goodness me, this is just wholesome. And then they go on and on. One day I'm going to meet this girl and it's gonna be epic, like at the dates of the Tinder texts. Sorry, I'd reply, but I need to give it a few months. Uh, it's time you got together IRL. You have 24 hours to decide the city you want to have your first date in, and we'll send you there. Wow. So that's nice. We're sending you to Maui, but you can't take 2 years to pack your bags. Oh goodness, that's so nice. Wow, this is the single hearted the coolest thing Twitter has ever done for me. But short, but be sure to check your DMs sometimes in the end of August. Nice. I can't believe I found the same guy I took a photo with 13 years ago. That's nice. What is something you always carry with you no matter where you go? When my daughter was 3 or 4, I took her to Chuck E. Cheese. When it was time for her to pick up uh, out a prize, she asked me, "What is the ring you wear on the finger?" So I had to explain it was from Mummy. It was a promise that I'd always love her. So she proceeded to pick out a plastic ring as her prize. Then she handed it to me and said, "Daddy, you can wear this ring as a promise that you'll always love me." Of course, I've never taken it off. I don't know this man's name, but he deserves to be recognized. Exhibit B looks as his full 3 baskets of Valentine's candies and cards and jokingly said, "You got something for every one of the loves of your life, uh, don't you?" He replies, "No, ma'am. I'm a school bus driver." Oh, that's so sweet. I've actually seen that. Remember to thank your bus driver. I always thought I always thought life was just a shitty game. The balance was completely non-existent. The trash characters like me were fated to lose from the moment they were born, and all the top tiers were strong from the start. An immeasurable gap, insurmountable gap, until I met her. Right from the word go, denying my nature as somebody who hated life, we were completely opposites. But after that, she prolonged. She proclaimed that life was an amazing game. No, uh, now one where uh, all your hard work pays off with clear returns. This game called life. Try playing it seriously for once. Guy posts picture of a pine cone for his anniversary of being sober for a year. Redditors offer to give him a custom pen made of a pine cone since put he dropped put off AA and didn't get a year coin. Oh, he dropped out of. It should be out of AA, and that's nice. Imposter syndrome, when people feel like frauds even if they are actually capable and fully qualified. It is more common than you think, with 20% of college students experiencing it in a new study. Seeking social support for these outside the academic programs like family and friends reduce it. Okay. What do we have here? See if I can get a better picture. Oh, poor chap, poor chap. Anyway, there's so much here.
If that electrical
There's so much here to explore. So I would be sitting here for days if I were to do this for real. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I don't want that shit to be possible because.
And this one is really good. It's actually on YouTube too. I should probably put a link to it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Ta-ra, and all of that. Goodbye.